This time, I'd like to remind you to please turn off or silence your cell phones and any other electronic devices. And again, we will begin in just a couple minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2026. At this time, I would like to take a moment to thank the teachers, the teacher associates, the office staff, along with our custodial, food service, and transportation departments, as well as the Algona School Board. Their dedication and service to the students of Algona High School are commendable and greatly appreciated. Please join me in a round of applause for all the people that not only made this year possible, but made it very successful.
Good afternoon, families, friends, teachers, administrators, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. I'm Tate Carter, Senior Class President. Standing here today as your class president is an incredible honor, but more than that, it's a moment I don't think any of us will ever forget. Not because of the title or the speeches or even the caps and gowns, but because this moment represents everything it took for us to get here. 4 years ago, we walked into high school as freshmen, some excited, some nervous, and some pretending not to be either. We didn't know which friendships would last, which teachers would impact us the most, or how much we would grow. Back then, graduation felt far away, like it would never come. And now here we are, sitting together one last time as a class, about to step into a world that suddenly feels a lot bigger. High school wasn't just about classes, tests, or grades. It was about early mornings that felt way too early and late nights spent trying to finish assignments we probably should have started sooner. It was about laughing in the hallways, showing up to games and performances, and finding our place, whether that was on the field or the court, on the stage, in the classroom, or somewhere in between. It was also about challenges. We all faced moments that pushed us, moments where things didn't go as planned, where we doubted ourselves, or where the path forward wasn't clear. But what matters is that we kept going. Every single person here has a story, something they overcame to make it to this day. And that's what makes this class so special. Not perfection, but perseverance. When I joined this class, I didn't know what to expect, but I was blown away with the welcome that I received not only from my classmates, but the community. Algona is a special place to be, and I'm lucky to have joined such a great environment. I'm proud to be a Bulldog and grateful to have come up in this awesome community and school. Along the way, we didn't do this alone. To our teachers, thank you for your patience, your dedication, and for believing in us even when we didn't always believe in ourselves. You didn't just teach us subjects, you taught us how to think, how to grow, and how to keep learning long after we leave this building. To our families, thank you for the support you've given us every step of the way, for the encouragement, the sacrifices, and for always being there. Even when we didn't say it, it meant everything. Now as we look ahead, it's easy to feel a mix of excitement and uncertainty. Some of us have clear plans, and some of us are still figuring things out, and that's okay. There's no single path to success. No one definition of what it means to make it. What matters is that we keep moving forward, stay curious, and don't let fear stop us from trying. We are stepping into a world that needs our ideas, our voices, our willingness to make a difference. And while we may be leaving this place, everything we've learned here goes with us. The lessons, the friendships, the experiences, they've shaped who we are, and they'll continue to guide us. So as we leave today, I want to challenge us all to remember a few things. Graduating high school is a major accomplishment, something to be very proud of. Most importantly, don't forget where you came from and the people who helped you get here. This isn't the end of our story, it's just the beginning of a new chapter. And while we may go our separate ways, we'll always share this moment, this experience, and this bond as the graduating class. And finally, once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog. Thank you.
Told the microphone is all mine, so I get to take as long as I want, right, Mr. Cecil? All right. So what an honor it is as a board member to speak on behalf of the Algona School Board, but more importantly, as a proud parent. Since I have a little more extra time, I just want to say I know a lot of you. I've known a lot of you since you've been little. Evan, I'm seeing you sitting there. I remember teaching 4-year-old T-ball at the YMCA. A kid shows up late for practice. All the other ones are struggling to hit the ball off the tee. He's like jacking it out of the outfield, you know. Wes and Levi, thanks for wrecking my ATVs. You know, the rest of you that I got to participate in seeing you grow up, it's been an honor and a pleasure. But I want to echo what Mr. Cecil said as a board member to the staff of Algona Community Schools. Thank you for investing in our kids. You truly make this our school a wonderful place to be. I can't appreciate or show my appreciation enough. Parents and loved ones in the crowd, thank you for trusting us as a school to educate and help your kids grow. And now graduates, you should be very proud of where you're at here today. Some of you, this has always been expected. Others of you have overcome real obstacles and adversity to get here. Okay, regardless, graduation should be celebrated today, should be celebrated. Graduation is as close to a rite of passage as we have in our society. Okay, you will remember today, but you probably will not remember my speech, and that's okay, all right? I've thought about, how can I invest in this speech to make it more meaningful? And just really quick, is there anybody in the crowd that remembers what was said at their graduation? Like, okay, good. So, I guess I wasted my time. But, I want to be funny. I want to be wise, okay, but I'm neither of these things. But what I can do is I can talk as a parent today. A few months ago, I asked my kids at the dinner table, if I could wish one thing for your life, what do you think I would wish for? The answers varied. Some said happiness, kids, marriage, success. In preparing the speech today, I realized what I would wish for my kids is don't waste your life, okay? As a doctor, I get to care for people at the end of their life. Sadly, many people reach the end of their life realizing that they wasted their time and efforts on things that truly didn't matter. So what matters? My message to you today is simple. Start living your life in a way today that when you get to the end, you realize you didn't waste your life. 5 things that I want to talk about today. 5 relationships that matter that will make your life matter. And you may be wondering what the chair is doing up here in the front. This happens to be my childhood height chair, also Niall's childhood height chair. All right? So just as this chair is made up of different parts, 4 legs, okay, that hold it up, and one thing that ties it all together, I'm going to be talking about 5 relationships that will help your life matter. The first leg is your relationship with your job, with your career. This is what's going to demand the most time and effort of your life, and it's probably the least important. I know you're graduating today. We're going to go back to kindergarten. We're going to learn our ABCs, all right? First is A. Take anything you can get, anything to make money, anything to build yourself up. My first job was mowing lawn for this grumpy old man named Joe Fackler. I got paid $3 an hour, occasionally got an A&W cream soda at the end, only if he thought I did a good job, okay? But drinking a cream soda today makes me remember that hard work feels good. B is better. We'll move from opportunity to an opportunity, hopefully each one improving on the last. I'm a doctor now. I make a little more than $3 an hour, thankfully, but move to the next best thing. C is choice. Not many of us start with our dream job. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't have dreams, because God has given us gifts, talents, and interests, and we should work towards those things. My kids say, when I finally grew up, I want to be a farmer, okay? I'm still working towards that thing. Find something meaningful in your life and pursue it. Work hard, but don't let your career become your identity. Your second leg is your relationship with your community. How you treat others will improve your quality of life. 3 years ago, when Niall's mom and my wife passed away, many of you showed up at one of his baseball games to present him with a gift card to Glenn's Green Thumb. And a certain mom arranged this all too, okay? That matters. Be kind, be thoughtful, be the kind of person that shows up when life gets difficult. The third leg, relationship with your family. If you look into the crowd today, you're going to see somebody who loves you, probably even loved you when you were unlovable. They're probably sitting up there right now thinking, how in the world is this kid even graduating? Okay? They've sacrificed for you and realized that no promotion, no sacrifice, no amount of money can tell you that I love you, hug you back, or replace you at the dinner table. My favorite thing in life is simple dinners with my family. I'm not the only person on the stage today who has a kid graduating. Mr. Carter, Andrea, both have kids that are graduating today, and obviously people in the crowd. And I think they would tell you the same thing that I'm about ready to tell you, is that I'm more proud of you than any accomplishment that I have ever achieved. Family matters. Fourth, the fourth leg that holds up the chair, all right, is your relationship with yourself. How you see yourself will change the trajectory of your future. You were made with a purpose. Each of you has gifts, talents, and a calling. I recently heard about a Silicon Valley millionaire. He spends his fortune with treatments, a team of doctors, hours a day, trying to defeat death. Contrast that with one of my former students, a doctor, the smartest doctor I know. who has decided to move his family to one of the most dangerous places in the world to serve people in need and to live out his faith. He makes far less money and faces potential loss of his life or his family lives. One person desperately trying to preserve his own life, the other is living one worth remembering. I'd ask you, which one is wasting their life? Don't spend your whole life chasing comfort while missing purpose. Finally, the fifth thing, just like the stool, you got your 4 legs, you got your 4 relationships. Now we're to the seat. It's the thing that holds everything together. It's what gives every other relationship a purpose and a meaning. It's what takes us through the high of highs and helps us understand the low of lows. It's our relationship with faith. Faith is the foundation of it all. It's what makes all the other relationships meaningful. Work is the least important. Faith is the most. I'm going to get really personal here for a second. I'm going to talk directly to Niall, okay? I'm going to steal a line from your baccalaureate speech the other night. Niall, a real Jesus died for a real you on a real cross. Live your life in a way that glorifies God, not in a way to chase trivial pursuits, comfort, or success. Scripture says that we are bought with a price, and it causes me to want to live a life worthy of that price. John Piper once said, "The death and resurrection of Jesus Christ is important to me, not because they turn my life into a string of success, but they keep me from collapsing under the string of my failures." Life is challenging, and just like many others, I fail. You will too. And fail often, unfortunately. But Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, do it unto the Lord and not unto men." If you do this, I promise you that you can look back and not think that you wasted your life. Doing your best and honoring God is sometimes the only recognition that you will receive. To the rest of you, find something that is meaningful in your life, something worth living for, something that holds everything else together. 5 relationships in life to make your life matter: work, community, family, self, and most importantly, faith. And like my speech today, that most of you will not remember, don't be afraid to take risks. If you screw up, people won't even remember. Many things will call for your attention. Don't waste your life chasing things that don't matter or satisfy. Relationships matter. Graduates, I want to give you one more assignment before you leave here. Algona. Go home and ask your family, ask your parents, grandparents, a loved one, if you could wish one thing for my life, what would it be? And then listen to their answer. You might be surprised. And to close with the great words of the philosopher Maximus Decimus Meridius, what you do in this life will echo in eternity. Congratulations, class of 2026. You've been given a great gift called life. Don't waste your life. Thank you.
On Thursday morning, we held a special ceremony to acknowledge and appreciate those seniors who've achieved something extra this year. During our awards ceremony, we recognized seniors with over 100 awards, honors, and scholarships. The recipients of Thursday's awards will be listed on the school website following today's commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to specifically recognize those students who have earned the right to wear a silver or gold cord today. Students wearing a silver cord are being recognized for volunteer service. Students volunteered in schools, churches, community organizations, and assisted several service organizations. We are pleased to recognize those students who have earned this honor today. Senior Silver Cord recipients, would you please stand to be recognized? Congratulations to the 2026 Silver Cord recipients. Our next recognition of distinction is for those students who have earned the privilege to wear a gold cord at today's ceremony. Gold cords are worn today to honor academic excellence and students who have maintained a 3.4 grade point average or higher. Again, we are pleased to recognize a number of students who have achieved this honor. Senior Gold Cord recipients, would you please stand to be recognized? Congratulations to this year's Gold Cord recipients. Next, I would like to take a moment to thank and recognize the Algona Community School Foundation. Since 1984, the foundation has been awarding scholarships to help students continue their studies after high school. The foundation also funds projects that enhance learning for students in preschool through 12th grade. These scholarship programs are made possible in part by the Algona Community School Foundation in partnership with other private scholarship funds such as the Hoink, Seifert, Mahana, and Thompson scholarships. At this time, we have several additional scholarships to recognize. Allison Van Otterloo, a representative of the Algona Community School Foundation, will be making today's announcements.
It is my honor and privilege to be here with you today as a representative of the Algona Community School Foundation. The Thompson Scholarship Fund was established in 1957, delegating to a committee composed of designated members of the faculty the responsibility for annually selecting the seniors who will receive this fund. In honoring his sister Ella, who served as the Algona Public Librarian for many years, Willard wanted the grant awarded to graduates who would need to borrow money or work their way in order to secure an education at an Iowa post-secondary school. This year, over $1.5 million will be awarded to current and past AHS graduates to aid them in securing a college education. The names of the current graduates who will receive grants are arranged in alphabetical order. Will the following students please stand at this time? Brianna Abendroth, Carter Anderson, Chevelle Ah, Jocelyn Beaver, Kyler Besh, Allie Carr, Kimberly Castorena, Jorge Contreras Pozo, Braxton Dahlhauser, Owen Ducey, Randy Deere, Hannah Fillingham, Morgan Fraker, Quentin Frombach, Gavin Goshi, Ailey Herkey, Avery Hersum, Hillary Holmes, Natalie Johnson, Caitlin Kemna, Jonas Keel, Evie Martinez, Donna Naomi Maida Barboza, Lillian Menage, Joseph Merrill, Alexis Metzen, Ella Murphy, Philip Meyer, Nathan Riebenacker, Maida Steberg, Reese Taylor, Haley Terwilliger, Summer Thompson, Colton Waite, Charity Wilch, and Adriana Yokomishin. For the past 35 years, AHS students pursuing careers in medicine, veterinary science, or horticulture agronomy have received over $4 million in HOINC scholarship monies to further their education. This year, over $217,000 will be awarded to current and past graduates. Congratulations to this year's seniors. We'd like this year's HOINC recipients to stand as their name is read. Brianna Abendroth, Brecken Borchard, Tyler Bradley, Kimberly Castorena, Jorge Contreras Pozo, Hannah Filligim, Morgan Fraker, Avery Hersum, Alexis Metzen, Alyssa Miller, Philip Meyer, Haley Terwilliger, Summer Thompson, Allison Trunkhill, Charity Wilt, and Audrina Yokomishin. The First Congregational Church of Algona is pleased to announce the scholarship awards for the Mahana Congregational Church Scholarship Foundation, established by the will of Gladys Mahana for the purpose of encouraging post-high school educational development. The applicants must show financial need, indicate seriousness of purpose, and a sense of direction in their academic pursuits. This year, the Mahana Scholarship will be awarding $5,500 to each for present and past AHS graduates. In accordance with the guidelines stated, the awards panel has selected these students: Jillian Burns, Colin Roberts, Maximus Thiele, William Weichert, and Addison Weidert. The following former graduates will also be receiving Mahana scholarships: Carly Allen, Emma Elsbecker, Carlos Gomez, David Hamilton, Brandon Harris, Greta Lampe, Sarah Maudsley, Flynn McCann, Doris Pena, Tennille Phelps, Adeline Reynolds, Cameron Rendoni, Emma Schmidt-Denner, Caleb Talbot, Jessica Vasquez Suarez, James Wartick, and Jasper Worth. At Thursday's Senior Awards Day, the Algona Community School Foundation awarded $451,000 in Ben Scooter Educational Advancement Awards to 74 graduating seniors and 154 past graduates who will be furthering their education. First awarded to 2023 graduates, these awards are renewable for up to 4 consecutive years. Thanks to the generosity of fifth-generation Kasuth County farmer and AHS graduate Arlen Ben Scooter, the foundation can award $2,000 each in 2026. Arlen farmed in Plum Creek Township, and his family grew Pioneer seed corn continuously since 1937, the year Arlen was born. Many of our students and their families may know Arlen's renowned train collection at the Ben Scooter train station at the Kasuth Ag and Motorsports Museum. Students who received a Ben Scooter Educational Advancement Award announced earlier this week are asked to stand at this time to be recognized. The Hansbrook Scholarship was established in 2009. Dutch Hansbrook was a longtime Algona pharmacist and businessman. He and his wife created this scholarship to give back to the community that they embraced. The past and present scholarships recipients receive a $5,500 award. This scholarship is renewable for 4 years and has a value of $22,000. This year's recipient is Barrett Morgan. The Kenneth Reed Scholarship was established in 2010. Kossuth County farmer Kenneth Reed was born in Wesley, Iowa, and graduated from Elmore, Minnesota High School. The Kenneth Reed Scholarship made it possible for 4 students to receive this award. These $5,500 scholarships are renewable and have an estimated value of $22,000 each. Members of the graduating class who will be receiving the award are Brooklyn Adams, Nicholas Depew, Tate Garman, and Elijah Garrett. This year, we are pleased to be awarding $132,000 to present and past graduates for the Seifert Character, Leadership, and Service Scholarship in memory of Algona school teachers George and Lilius Seifert. This $5,500 scholarship is renewable and has an estimated total value of $22,000. Members of this graduating class who will be receiving this scholarship are Tate Carter, Abigail Dressler, Macy Knapp, Niall Owen, Natalie Rietsma, and Gavin Weber. Congratulations and best wishes to all of this year's grant and scholarship recipients.
In our constant pursuit of excellence, the Algona High School has a long and proud tradition of presenting a formal graduation ceremony. At this time, I would like to ask those in attendance to maintain the honor and dignity of today's commencement ceremony. Please refrain from any inappropriate interruptions or actions, and please hold your applause, your whistles, and your shout-outs until all of our seniors have been recognized. The senior class, and I thank you for your cooperation. Mr. Carter, school board members, faculty and staff, parents, families, and guests, the seniors of Algona High School assembled before you have successfully completed the required course of study as established by the Iowa Department of Education and the Algona Community School District. I recommend they be awarded high school diplomas today. Handing out diplomas to the graduating class are Superintendent Joe Carter and school board members Brent Owen and Andrea Lusher. Brianna Echo Abendroth. Brooklyn Genevieve Adams. Evan Patrick Alley. Carter John Anderson. Chevelle Trevor Awe. Jocelyn Ivy Marie Beaver. Kyler Glenn Besh. Quentin Matthew Betcher. Brecken Michael Borchard. Tyler Walter Bradley. Kenna Lynn Bronnersreither. William Dustin Brown. Jillian Rebecca Burns. Logan John Busher. Evan Reynaldo Cantu. Allie S. Leland Carr. Tate Robert Carter. Kimberly Castorena. Jorge Alejandro Contreras Pozo. Carly Jess Countryman. Braxton Quinn Dahlhauser. Jose Manuel de Leon. Nicholas Paul Depew. Owen Anthony Daniel Ducey. Abigail Mary Dressler. Randy Josephine Deere. Jackson Thomas Eischen. Aiden John Engel. Tristan Addison Fair. Hannah Rain Fillingham. Hayden Lee Fitz. Morgan Rose Fraker. Quentin Eugene Frombach. Aubrey Marie Gardelin. Tate David Garman. Elijah Storm Garrett. Michael Stephen Gazaffi. Jackson David Gilbert. Gavin Lee Goshi. Grace Ellen Grangenet. Aileen Fern Herkey. Avery Lynn Hersom. Blaine Peter Jelly. Hillary K. Holmes. Jordan Nicole Jansen. Natalie Madison Johnson. Blake Ryan Kayeski. Caitlin Elizabeth Kemna. Macy Lauren Knapp. Skylar Thomas Knowles. Evie Ann Martinez. Donna Naomi Mata Barbosa. Lillian Morgan Menage. Isis Zafido Mendoza Partida. Joseph Michael Merrill. Alexis Gail Metzen. Braden Todd Myers. Alyssa Jean Miller. Barrett Brett Morgan. Axel Christian Mortensen. Philip Newton Meyer. Foster Paul Myrie. Maxwell Alvin Nevitt. Blake Raymond Nisi. Skylar Ryan Ostwald. Niall Bradley Owen. William James Parcell. Reese Montgomery Ray. Nathan Christopher Riebenacker. Natalie Grace Reemsma. Aiden Francis Riggert. Colin Dean Roberts. Sophia Marie Snyder. Maida Lynn Steberg. Wes Von Streit. Tate Christopher Stundall. Reese Memphis K. Taylor. Haley Joe Terwilliger. Summer Ann Thompson. Maximus James Teeley. Allison Rose Trunkhill. Tyson Lee Vandewall. Jennifer Maite Vargas Rubio. Colton Isaiah Waite. Levi David Walker. Gavin Robert Weber. William Matthew Weichert. Addison Lynn Weidert. Alexandra Ray Whitaker. Charity Ann Wilt. Audrina Marie Yokomishin. Thomas Allen Zabka. Taven Lee Zinnel. Would the senior class please stand? Seniors, at this time, you may move your tassels, please. Congratulations to the graduated class of 2026.